Chapter 7 of 365 Foreign Dishes. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Lucy Perry. 365 Foreign Dishes by Unknown. July. 1. Portugal Iced Pudding. Mix 1/4 vanilla ice cream with 1 gill of wine, 1/4 pound of Malaga grapes, 2 ounces of candied orange peel chopped fine, and 1 pint of whipped cream. Then place in the freezer to harden and serve. 2. English Chicken Salad. Mix 1 cup of cold chicken cut fine with 1 cup of chopped celery, 1 cup of cooked chestnuts chopped, and 2 green peppers cut fine. Season with salt and pepper. Put on crisp lettuce leaves in the salad bowl. Cover with a mayonnaise dressing. Serve cold. 3. Turkish Stewed Lamb. Season 1/4 of young lamb and cut into pieces. Lay in a large stew pan and cover with hot water. Add 1 sliced onion, 2 sliced green peppers and 2 tomatoes, 1 red pepper and 2 sprigs of parsley. Let stew slowly until tender. Then fry thin slices of eggplant and add to the stew. Serve hot. 4. Irish Apple Pudding. Pare and slice apples and lay them in a buttered pie dish. Sprinkle with brown sugar. Add the juice and rind of half a lemon, a pinch of cinnamon and cloves. Then cover with a rich pie paste and let bake until done. 5. Indian Rice. Boil 1 cup of rice in chicken broth, add a pinch of curry powder and season to taste with salt and pepper. Boil half a teaspoonful of saffron in 1 cup of the stock, then let all cook slowly until the broth is entirely absorbed by the rice. Serve very hot. 6. Hungarian Chicken Soup. Boil a large chicken in 3 quarts of water, season with salt, sage and pepper. Add 1 onion chopped and cook until tender. Remove the chicken and chop it fine. Then add to the soup with the yolks of 3 well-beaten eggs. Let all get very hot. Sprinkle with chopped parsley and serve at once. 7. Yorkshire Pudding. Beat 3 eggs with a pinch of salt. Add 1 pint of milk and 2/3 of a cup of flour. Stir until smooth. Then pour into a well-greased pan and bake until done. Serve with English roast beef and pour over the gravy. 8. Portugal Salad. Slice 2 cucumbers, 2 tomatoes, 1 onion and 2 green peppers. Then sprinkle with 1 chopped clove of garlic, salt and pepper, and cover with some thin slices of bread. Pour over all a cup of vinegar and 1/4 cup of olive oil and serve. 9. English Chocolate Pudding. Soak 6 ounces of breadcrumbs in milk and press dry. Add 2 ounces of butter mixed with 3 ounces of sugar and 3 ounces of chocolate. Add the yolks of 6 eggs well beaten and flavour with a teaspoonful of vanilla. Add the whites beaten to a stiff froth. Bake in a quick oven and serve at once. 10. Spanish Canapés. Prepare circular pieces of buttered toast. Then mix 1 cup of chopped fish with 3 sweet pickles, minced fine, and 2 tablespoonfuls of Madras chutney. Moisten with 2 tablespoonfuls of hollandaise sauce. Spread this mixture over 8 pieces of toast. Sprinkle with 3 tablespoonfuls of grated Parmesan cheese. Let bake for 5 minutes and serve. 11. French Strawberry Pudding. Dip enough macaroons in wine to line the pudding dish. Cover with sweetened strawberries. Beat the yolks of 4 eggs with sugar and flavour with vanilla. Pour over the strawberries. Put in the oven to bake. Beat the whites to a stiff froth with some pulverized sugar. Put on top of the pudding and let brown. Serve cold. 12. Veal Croquettes à la Reine. Chop cold veal. Mix with some sweetbread and mushrooms chopped. Season with salt, pepper and lemon juice. Add a sprig of parsley and a little onion chopped fine. Mix with a beaten egg and breadcrumbs. Sprinkle with nutmeg. Form into croquettes. Dip in beaten egg and fine breadcrumbs and fry in deep, hot lard. Serve hot with the cream sauce. 13. German Cheese Pie. Line a pie plate with a rich pie dough. Mix 1 cup of cottage cheese with 1 tablespoonful of butter, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, and a few currants. Mix well. Fill the pie. Sprinkle with sugar and cinnamon and bake until light brown. Serve hot or cold. 14. Italian veal pâtés. Chop cooked veal with some onion, parsley, thyme and 1 clove of garlic. Season with salt, pepper and nutmeg. Add some chopped ham, lemon juice and 2 eggs. Mix with breadcrumbs and melted butter. Fill into small pâté shells, rub with butter and beaten egg. Place a paper over the top and let bake in a moderate oven. Serve with tomato sauce. 15. Hungarian noodle pudding. Boil finely cut noodles in salted water, drain, and mix with the yolks of 5 eggs, half a cup of raisins, sugar, cinnamon, and grated lemon peel to taste. Add the beaten whites. Line the pudding dish with a rich pie paste. Fill with the noodles and pour over some melted butter. Bake until brown. Serve hot with lemon sauce. 16. Polish stewed chicken. Clean a fat hen and cut into pieces at the joints. Season and let stew with 2 sliced onions, 2 carrots and 1 potato, cut into dice pieces. When nearly done, add 1 cup of sauerkraut, 2 tablespoonfuls of sorrel and half a cup of wine. Let cook until tender and serve on a platter with cooked rice. 17. Madras curried apples. Peel and core 4 sour apples and cut into rings, then sprinkle with curry powder and let fry until tender. Add a few thinly cut shallots. Cover and let simmer until done. Serve on a platter with boiled rice and pour over a curry sauce. 18. Irish batter cakes. Beat the yolks of 4 eggs. Add a pinch of salt, 1 tablespoonful of melted butter, 1 small cup of milk and sifted flour enough to make a smooth batter. Beat well. Add the whites of eggs, beaten stiff, and let fry a golden colour. Then spread with jam and serve hot. 19. Spanish baked eggs. Poach eggs as soft as possible. Butter a baking dish, add a layer of breadcrumbs and grated cheese. Place the eggs on the crumbs, sprinkle with salt, pepper, grated cheese and chopped parsley. Cover with breadcrumbs and pour over some cream sauce. Let bake in a hot oven until brown on top. Serve with toast. 20. Scotch stewed onions. Boil 1 dozen small onions and 4 leeks in salted water until tender. Drain. Heat 2 tablespoonfuls of butter. Stir in 1 tablespoonful of flour until smooth but not brown. Then add half a pint of rich milk. Season highly with pepper and salt to taste. Add the onions. Let boil up and serve. 21. German baked cabbage. Take a large cabbage. Remove the outer leaves and the inside, leaving a frame. Chop all the cabbage from the inside and fry in hot grease with 1 sliced onion. Remove from the fire. Mix well with breadcrumbs and half a cup of chopped ham, 2 eggs, salt, black pepper and cayenne. Refill the cabbage. Put on the outside leaves. Cover the top with leaves. Put in a baking pan. Sprinkle with bits of butter and pour in half a cup of water. Let bake until brown. Serve hot. 22. Dutch veal stew. Season 3 pounds of veal with salt, pepper and lemon juice. Put a few slices of bacon in a stew pan when hot. Add the veal. Cover and let brown a few minutes. Then add 2 carrots and 1 onion sliced thin, some thyme and mace. Pour over 1 cup of hot water. Cover and let cook slowly until tender. Thicken with flour mixed with half a cup of milk. Add chopped parsley, season to taste, and serve with baked potatoes. 23. French baked apple dumplings. Peel and core apples, sprinkle well with sugar. Then mix some cold boiled rice with 1 egg, a pinch of salt, sugar and cinnamon, flour enough to make a dough. Cover the apples with the dough, put in a well-buttered baking dish with 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and bake to a delicate brown. Serve with whipped cream. 24. Bavarian fried brains. Clean and boil the brains in salted water. Add 1 onion sliced. Let cook 10 minutes. Remove the brains and mash up well with 1 tablespoonful of butter, some breadcrumbs and parsley chopped, salt and pepper to taste. Add 2 eggs. Mix together and fry in deep hot lard by the tablespoonful until brown. Serve with tomato sauce. 25. Polish bread pudding. Soak 1 pint of bread in a quart of milk. Add the yolks of 4 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoonfuls of melted butter, half a cup of raisins, half a cup of currants, the juice of half a lemon. Mix well and bake until brown. Then beat the whites to a stiff froth with 3 tablespoonfuls of pulverized sugar. Spread the pudding with jelly and cover with the beaten whites. Set in the oven to brown. 26. Vienna Cherry Cake. Make a rich biscuit dough, roll out, then put on a well-buttered baking tin. Stone black cherries. Sprinkle the dough with flour and cover with the cherries. Sprinkle with sugar and let bake until done. Then cover with a sweetened egg custard and bake until brown. Serve cold. 27. Belgian poached eggs. Cut thin round slices of bread and toast them. Spread with chopped anchovies and chopped ham. Cover the top with whipped whites of eggs and place a raw yolk on each slice of bread. Set in the oven to bake long enough to heat the egg and serve at once. 28. Bavarian apple pie. Line a deep pie dish with a rich pie paste. Let bake and fill with chopped apples, raisins and chopped nuts, sugar and a pinch of cinnamon and nutmeg. Then cover with cake crumbs and let bake until done. Beat 3 whites of eggs with pulverized sugar, flavor with lemon and spread over the pudding. Set in the oven a few minutes to brown on top. 29. Russian fried sweetbreads. Clean and season the sweetbreads with salt and pepper and sprinkle with lemon juice and chopped parsley. Roll in fine breadcrumbs and fry in hot lard. Fry some eggs and put on a platter with the sweetbreads and serve with tomato sauce. 30. Polish apple dumpling. Peel and core the apples and fill the space with currants. Sprinkle with sugar, cinnamon and grated lemon peel and cover each apple with a rich pie paste. Lay on a well-buttered pie dish and let bake until done. Serve with wine sauce. 31. Swiss potato dumpling. Boil 6 potatoes, then grate them. Mix with 2 tablespoonfuls of flour and 2 tablespoonfuls of butter and 3 eggs. Make into a soft dough. Roll out and then spread with fried breadcrumbs. Make into round dumplings and let boil 20 minutes. Serve hot with melted butter poured over. End of July. Recording by Lucy Perry in Bath on November 10th, 2011.